Hello there folks, today we're taking a look at the game called Veggie Garden. It's published by Quick Simple Fun Games and the designer is Kelly North Adams. In this game you are growing vegetables, planting vegetables, collecting them in order to score the most points. And that's how easy it is. Let's take a look at how the game works. So the game goes over the course of 6 rounds. You'll be collecting those cards into your hands. You're gonna do some action based on those cards. And in the end, you will score points based on your set collection and based on those points right here in the center that corresponds to the cards near them. So, how the game works. On your turn, you will choose one of those 4 cards and you will perform the action of that particular vegetable. As you can see up here, you have all those different actions. How it works. So, as you can see, this is the bunny. Bunny hops to a fence post and exchanges places with it. Discard a veggie from the garden and replace it with one from the harvest. Let's go through them. For example, there's no tomato. But for example, if I would take the tomato, I take the card from here. I will do the actions. So I'm going to discard a veggie from the garden and replace it with the one from the harvest. So let's say I'm going to discard this card from the garden. And then I'm going to replace it with this card from here. And that's it. Then I'm going to take this tomato card into my hands. And now I have 3 cards. At the beginning, each one of us has 2 cards. So as you can see, I have some tomatoes. And then there's next player's turn. Also, what else we have? We have cabbage. Shift a row or column of veggies or fence posts. When you choose a cabbage from here, what you can do, for example, I want to shift this row this way. I'm going to take this card, it shifts, and this kind of comes in a circle down here. Why I want to move all this stuff here? As you can see, there are point values in the outside circle on the fences. And this is the point values of those vegetables. It can be changed, and that's the thing. So you want to collect cards into your hand which give you the most points. For example, if we take a look at the carrots right now, the carrots are near this fence, this, and this one, and this one. So each carrot card that you will have in your hand at the end of the game will give you 2, 4, 7, 10 points. 10 points for one card. So the value of the carrots is 10. The value of the peas right now is 1, 3, 4, 5. The bunny here is from the carrots. So as I showed you before, the bunny basically is 0 points for that. So it kind of disables that card. Potatoes give you 3 points. For example, tomatoes give you 3 points. So that's basically it. So you want to collect the most points. So you want to get the better cards into your hand, but everything shifts as players do those special actions. Let's take a look at peas. Move the groundhog. Then swap any 2 veggies opposite the groundhog. So the groundhog can only move right here in this inner kind of a rectangular shaped ground. So you move groundhog, let's say like that. And now all the cards near the groundhog, you can swap 2 of them, which are the opposite sides. For example, I can swap the peas and the carrots between them like that. Which means that the carrots right now has 1 less point and the peas have 1 more point. So what else do we have? Potato. Exchange a card from your hand with one from the garden. So if I choose a potato, which will later be added to my hand, I will now, let's say I see that the carrots are really good still. I'm gonna get the carrot into my hand. I'm gonna replace something. I'm gonna put something else from my hand onto the garden. And that's basically it. Whenever you pick something from here, you do the action associated with that vegetable. You rotate, you shift, you do something, you swap, and you want to have particular vegetables near better points. In the end, each one of you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do like that. 6, 7, 8 cards. So 2 cards at the beginning plus 6 rounds. And also in the end, you will also choose a final card from here. Let's say I'm going to get more carrots. And then the next player will choose something else. You will have a total of 9 cards. and how it goes. So now you will lay them down like that in set collections. It's extremely simple game. Like that, say like that. So I have 4 tomatoes, I have 3 carrots. Then you will take a look at the board and you will see, so each carrot scores me 4, 7, 9 points. So I have 9 times 3, it's 27 points. Then the cabbage is 1 point only, 28 points. So tomatoes are 3 points only, so 20, which I said 28 plus 12 is 40 points, and so on. So whoever has the most points will be the winner of the game in the end. So, but there are also, first of all, there are a total of 6 different vegetables in the base game. For example, peppers, swapped adjacent wedges, or fence posts. So you can swap those 2 tokens, let's say like that, put them the other way or so. Or you can swap just 2 cards, you know, like that, even diagonally. But there's also a small expansion which adds 3 new vegetables for a variability. Take another veggie from the harvest and place it face down in front of you. Yeah, like that. Or flip a fence post or veggie in the garden. So they kind of more take that element maybe. Perform the effect of another veggie in the harvest. You see, so there's a little bit more. You always choose 5 vegetables, but with the small expansion, there are a total of 9, so you have kind of replayability. There can be different vegetables each time. And that's how the Veggie Garden works. So let's talk about Veggie Garden. First of all, the components. The quality is fine. There's nothing extraordinary about this game, but this game is kind of a fillery, so there's no need for 3D printed vegetables or something like that. You know, it's totally good. It's totally fine with that. I like the box size because the game feels simple, engaging, it's big enough, you know, so you can see all the stuff on the board, across the table, but it's still a smaller box. It's kind of a perfect fit for that kind of a game, so a good move right here. Now, if we talk about different player counts, 2, 3, 4 players, doesn't matter, the game plays well, because on your turn, basically what you do, you take a card from the harvest, and you do that card's action, you put it in your hand, and you did that for 6 rounds. Yes, if with more players, it takes a little bit more time, but eventually it's really simple. Take the card, do the action, next player. Take the card, do the action, next player. And the actions are quite simple, and you kind of know, it's kind of obvious. So you see, you want carrots to score more points, you just put the carrots near the better points. So that's it. And it's obvious, but I like that. Usually when the games are too obvious, I don't like that, but here it's fine because it's fillery, it's simple, it's quick, simple fun. Yeah, it is. I do like how, based on what you get that kind of a different ability, and I do like that they have the expansion. Maybe in the future there can be even more variability, maybe something else extra. I do like that it's not only like rotate, shift, swap, but there are also 2 of those vegetables that give you the groundhog, and the groundhog that is moving, I didn't tell you, he also blocks. So you cannot do anything with the card that groundhog is on, and with the column or row as well, because you cannot shift it because the groundhog is blocking. And I do like the bunny, so the bunny is kind of small extra. I would love to maybe get more animals, yeah, get another expansion, maybe animals expansion, whatever, box, whatever. You know, there's so much you can do with this game, but of course you shouldn't do too much, otherwise it will not be a filler anymore. Maybe for more advanced, I mean, for those who want a more advanced game, there should be kind of an extra expansion there. But overall, there's not much to say about it. I do like the pace of the game. I do like how it scales well. I do like the simplicity, the different actions, although they're similar, they're still different, and this game makes you think on your turn as well, and off your turn as well. So you kind of, because what is the other player doing can affect you very much, so it's kind of interactive game as well. Even if that player didn't want to mess with you, he might mess with you, but that's fine in this game because it's so light. So this game, Veggie Garden, will get a bronze Würfel medal, and I definitely recommend it. Take a look at Veggie Garden. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video, for example. Take a look at my Patreon page if you want to support this channel as well. And we see you another time. Thanks. Bye. This channel is sponsored by Osprey Games. Check them out at ospreypublishing.com.